Day 0 for 3. He's already been robbed of a hit on a deep fly to center field. The 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep left center. Way back to the wall and leaping up to make the catch. McGuire was way off the bag and rounded. The throw into second, and that wins the ball game for Toronto. They win it as he thought it was going off the wall. It winds up a double play. And the Red Sox run themselves out of the ball game here.
Wow, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
You just can't do that right there. The ball, if it hits off the wall, if you're halfway, you're going to score easily on it. You're not. You got to stay halfway on this ball. He's celebrating.
He thinks it's out.
Oh, no. Ouch. Yeah, you got to stay halfway. If it hits off that wall, you're scoring. Tie ball game.
Kiermaier with the catch, and then the throw into second to double off McGuire. Oh, my. What a crushing way to lose.
No.
Fabulous, too, was telling
Looked like he was Urias to go.
Yep. Wow. Goodness gracious.
That's going to sting.
Day 0 for 3. He's already been robbed of a hit on a deep fly to center field. The 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep left center. Way back to the wall and leaping up to make the catch. McGuire was way off the bag and rounded. The throw into second, and that wins the ball game for Toronto. They win it as he thought it was going off the wall. It winds up a double play. And the Red Sox run themselves out of the ball game here.
Wow, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
You just can't do that right there. The ball, if it hits off the wall, if you're halfway, you're going to score easily on it. You're not. You got to stay halfway on this ball. He's celebrating.
He thinks it's out.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Yeah, you got to stay halfway. If it hits off that wall, you're scoring. Tie ball game.
Kiermaier with the catch, and then the throw into second to double off McGuire. Oh, my. What a crushing way to lose.
No.
Fabulous, too, was telling
Looked like he was Urias to go.
Yep. Wow. Goodness gracious.
That's going to sting.
Alright, I think we're all set to go, so I'll give myself the audio check here and then we will get started. Alright, I think we're all set to go, so I'll give... Yeah, there we are. My big worry, though, is how much will the audio be, though? The reason I say that is because I was forced to stream some footage because I was having issues with my microphone, and it was working just fine on a lot of other software, including OBS. Yet when I was trying to use it on screen capture, because I wanted to screen capture the Final Fantasy XIV current quest line for Hildebrand, it just didn't work, so I had to use OBS. But when I used OBS, like, the game sounded way overpowering. It was just over the top, and it sounded like a sonic boom. And there were people who were in chat who did come to watch, and I asked them if I sounded okay, and they said yeah, I sounded fine. But then I played it back and found out that wasn't the case at all. So imagine how disappointed I was. Anyway, I just hope that I sound okay now, because yeah, even my simple act of talking could sound like a sonic boom. And I just hope that everything does sound okay when it's all said and done. But I don't know, for whatever reason, now I'm back on streaming again, and it seems just fine. I'm looking at the audio mixer, and the microphone seems to not be clipping compared to what it was doing earlier today. Yeah, I don't know if just Twitch was responding in a way that I was not expecting. But yeah, I even gave myself an audio check and thought that it didn't sound all that bad, but then all of a sudden I hear the footage back in playback, and then all of a sudden I sound way louder than I should be. Anyway, I don't know if any of you guys will see that particular video, but hopefully you will. So, tonight, it is going to be a very important journey for us, because we need to finally make the transition to head on over to a place that we haven't touched for the entire duration of the game, except for that one cutscene where we caught Mr. Clive and Miss Jill in the nude, and Jill gave up her powers as Shiva to give to Clive. We're heading to the other continent, known as Ash, and we are going to see if we can't catch them all by taking down Barnabas, the king of Waloed. But before we can even get to him, we are going to do something that I haven't done for the entire game, and that you guys have asked me to do for a while. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live. So we're here back at the hideaway, and before we head off to speak with Otto, we're going to take care of some other things first. Because I know that these green icons here, they've been here for a while, and I know that you guys have said that these are also side quests that I should look at, but it's the plus sign that worries me, because they're obviously going to be chain quests, they're obviously going to be continuation quests, and I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. I don't want to be perpetually bound to these quests for a long time. I would rather only do them if I absolutely have to in order to finish the game. But for the time being, I'm going to just take a look at these quests, see what they're like. I know that there's 2 here in the hideaway. I also know that there's a 3rd in Martha's Rest, so we will have a look at all of these, and then we will proceed to be off. So we're returning to the place where Nigel, the head botanist here, was growing those apples that we were able to score so well and be able to share with the people here. Mr. Nigel, it's time to make plans for you.
I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
Yeah, learning how to fight.
You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer.
Yeah.
If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Yeah, tell me these Morganbeards, but yeah, apparently my cup is overflowing.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed.
If they already suffered from the blight.
I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures.
Naturally.
Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Of course. Alright, let's check out some of these challenges. So, let's go to Northern Ozaria. Switch the map over. So yeah, it does look like we gotta go over here to Martha's Rest for a continuation. So what we need is over this way. And I don't think there are any closer points. We gotta go over that direction, we gotta go west, and we gotta go around. So let's do it.
Just because the heavens have gone to round. Nearly done.
Even though the blight is well and truly in effect, the people are still holding their own around here. Let's take the lift on down. And rough.
I gathered as much bog mint and fever few as I could find.
Fever few? That's an odd name for a plant. I guess there must be a reason why it's called that. Let's start beating things up, including wild chocobos. Let's rip up the world. Show everyone what we can do, including our enhanced version of Flames of Rebirth, which, as we've seen, is really impressive. Before you can get your hit on me, you're down. We also have Death Blossoms to deal with. And now we get to see Diamond Dust in effect. And there we go. Okay, so of course we gotta go around that. Thankfully there's a convenient bridge for us to use. And then we'll hang a right. Oh, hello there, Killer Bee. I remember that now I've switched over to Shiva, so I don't have Deadly Embrace anymore, so I can't draw it over to me. Look what I'm doing right now. That's some pretty good ass kicking currently. And then Bluebird arrives on scene. There's just a whole bunch of enemies behind us. Ooh. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeard, but first... Oh, that was the ability for Shiva. Okay. So that's what that's like. Go get him, Torgal. Nice job. Okay, go. Goblin Gardener, huh? Take the lights out. And then we'll just burn the rest of you. Go! Wow, look at them get incinerated. Talk about a cakewalk. Do want to make sure we have the area clear, though. And there's that move. That was a nice shot. There, we do have an enemy, a big one, the Plow Swain. So let's Diamond Dust ya. And punch ya, and then rip up the ground. Yes, the whole chain of insanity. We'll stay away from this. Oh! Oh, did I block it? I think I did. So, give that to you. And we'll uppercut you. Be a whole bunch of punishment here. 18,000 points in damage. And then punch you in the face. It didn't count it. I was really hoping, am I gonna get it off in time? But no, I did not. But this'll do. Alright, you're down. Let's start assessing.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well,
Let's hope they work.
I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
You remind me of home!
Hopefully this'll be
Pretty
enough.
patties rule!
I've had my fill of goblins.
And maybe this chest does too. A goblin coin as well as some crafting items. So let's take them back to the hideaway. Alright. So yeah, let's see just how much they will help Mr. Nigel.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papillon nuts at all.
You've run out of Papillon nuts again. And the stew's awfully thin these days. Yeah, take what you can get under the circumstances, right? And so, around the corner, head back to the garden. And let's turn this over to Nigel.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Have you ever gone already? Yeah, you must have a short-term memory loss.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow.
Maybe
I don't
we'll
remember
find out
these
why.
flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here.
Well, let's hope it works for you.
Allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels.
Oh, thank you.
Need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Well, that's quite nice of you, Mr. Nigel. So as he's doing his thing with a mortar and pestle. A little later, we're about to get what he's made for us.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
At least I hope it will. So we get that. We also get some more experience points. Yeah, there's our Morganbeard extract. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Consumable potency enhanced. And so, there we go. Potion potency. You have obtained a vial of Morgan Beard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last longer. Oh, and that opened up another new quest somewhere. Over in front of the Orchestrion, possibly? Well, while we're mulling that over, at least we know what's going on here with Nigel. And yeah, in the fights that we're going to be doing against the enemies over in Ash, we're definitely going to need that particular skill. That is a talent that is not going to go to waste at all, I can assure you. So, make sure we're going the right way, which we already are not. I knew we were going to run past it somehow. We want to go over this way towards where Mid's workshop is. They're having me get run around like a ragdoll some more.
Canva lost.
Just gotta remember how to get down there now. Yeah, I don't come here enough.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson today?
Here we are. Oh, and there's another
How
one?
was she?
Okay, well, let's speak with Engineer Owain.
I'm here.
So you're back from the dead after Doma.
Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that.
So
Problem
centrifuge?
is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Okay, what do we got?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright, why not?
Proper job!
Proper.
What exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Bomb ash.
Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
That's pretty
So,
impressive.
I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They're even
Bones.
behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind.
Owain, you sound a little
I
too
just
eager.
saw Billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Hunt board, uh-oh.
On myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
No, of course not.
You, on the other hand,
Leave that to your father, Cyan.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Jeez, he sounds like a nervous wreck. Don't know why that is, though. Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. Okay, then. And I guess we can just go straight this way. Basically because that's where the plus icon is sending us. Yeah, we'll get on over to the hunt board and speak with Nectar. Hey there, it's been a while. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's all the stuff that I've already killed, and wow, there are 19 now in total. Yeah, where is this Bomb King? Right here, it's a B rank. located at the Croc in Saint-Brec. Okay. So, we'll go ahead. And we'll probably view the hunt board. And head to the Croc, I guess. Yeah, we're having this problem again before with the hunt. We've had this problem before with the hunt board where I get this situation occurring. It's a shame you can't just say, I accept the bill like you can in other games. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use the map. We're going to go to a place called the Croc. And also Northreach has a place we can go to. So yeah, I guess we'll just go to any regular spot in Saint-Brec, and then we'll determine where the Croc is. Okay. So where's the Croc? That's a cape over there. Got more over here. We got the Orson Row. That's the gate to the city proper. Yeah, I'm not surprised that the Vale would give us a quest. The Croc is over here, near Heaven Hall. So we are basically in the right area. So we want to go eastbound. Just make sure we're going the right way, and we are.
Get him.
Yeah, let's pull ourselves over here. And then start ripping stuff up. Definitely gonna need my limit break up for when we actually confront the Bottle King himself. Yeah, you can tell these enemies are getting stronger. On we go. And into the Dragon's Eyrie. Oh, what do we find? More of these guys.
Over here.
And snap it. Snap them in two. Yeah, we're just kicking you in the butt, quite literally. And there's also one down here by the water.
Over here.
Yeah, get in its face, Clive. Punch it in the face. Oh, and then Diamond Dust somewhere. Yeah, we could tell there were more enemies coming because the fight was not over. The fight was not over. Oh, got a Dragon Avis in our midst, but we're going the right way.
No mistakes.
Alright, off we go. Oh! Hello there, Permafrost. Yeah, we've got it frozen in place. That really helps. We got the precision dodge when we needed it. Ah! Oh, here we go with more Flames of Rebirth. Yeah, just lay waste. I think we overkilled it on the stagger bar, so unfortunately we weren't able to really optimize the score. Punch! And then chill it out. Get another 30,000 points. Uproot the earth. Go and Diamond Dust some more. Down it goes. Man, we are really scoring well. And I do still have the limit break in tow, which is exactly what we're looking for as we march ourselves into where Heaven's Hall was. And of course, remember what happened down here. Oh, hello there. Yeah, give it all you got there, Torgal. Let's put down these spiders. Nice knockout blow. Get them all down. We're just charging right into him now. Still going the right way? Yes. Just want to make sure. Because we're going to have to turn at some point. It's going to be, the turn is going to be right here. Yes, it is. So down this path that I've never been down before. Go ahead and pick that up. Valley Matter. I do see what is our opponent. It's stone face now, but that'll change. Hi there. For 9,000 experience points and 20 points to my credibility. Let's deal with this Bomb King.
What we have here.
And right out of the gate, we've got a special ability with Flames of Rebirth. Then we'll go ahead and really pound it. Oh! I was about to say, is that going to count? The answer is yes. Yeah, we're starting right out of the gate, swinging hard. Whoa. I don't know what white time is, but oh! Now you're spawning friends, and they're everywhere. They are everywhere, and they're gonna be a lot of fun. So let's uproot everything. Oh jeez, I don't even know what's going on, but I know it's painful! Yeah, something tells me I can't let sleeping dogs lie when it comes to these bombs. They are bombs after all. Punch it! Oh! Couldn't quite. Ah! Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Yeah, probably not best for staying in the wake of that. Let's chill everything out. Jiggle you around for a little while. Punch you. And take you out. Notorious Mark slain. There we go. 1,000 experience points and 9,000 gold coins. 9,000 gills. We get a bomb ember. Yeah.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should
have brought a bucket.
Let's see if there's any more.
Oh, there's more to obtain. Yeah, there's some over here. And there's some over here. Once I can be bothered. There we go.
That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Also, geez, I'm still on fire. Yeah, I'm still on fire, man. Let's take this back. Alright, let's see what a good Owain can make use of this. Yeah, don't worry there, Mr. Otto. We'll get to you eventually. Right now I want to get all these pluses out of the way first. Yeah, we do know that there are more now, because, yeah, that's what I was expecting would happen.
With canva in the hands of Akashic.
Alright, Owain.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Enjoy.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise.
Aw, thanks.
Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
No lack of enthusiasm here. So as we hear it being put to use. So that's what it looks like.
There we have it. The
Does look nice.
Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, we still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
Well, but they insist.
Why
He
don't you let me
insists.
take a look at that bag of yours. The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
Oh.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's
Yeah,
the spirit.
If that is indeed the case, then we will definitely be needing that when we go into Ash. I mean, I've been impressive so far with working with the limited supply that I've had,
Well, what do you reckon?
but a few more down the line won't hurt.
Feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
I
No,
think.
no. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
I'm sure there is. That's why you have the plus icon on you. So we add another 900 experience points, another 40 points to our credibility, and get the treated potion satchel, necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. And some more black blood. Inventory increased. So yeah, I would definitely say that's useful. Because where we're going, it could be pretty crazy. So we've gotten kind of a 50% increase on potions, a third, another high potion, and another each of strengths and stone skin tonics each. And if we wanted to, we can probably do that again, or any other little thing that she may have. But definitely that is a good use of my time.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson today?
Let's not get ourselves lost,
Let's do just that.
as I tend to do often around here. Alright. So that means we obviously gotta go back to Karen. So we'll definitely need to take advantage of this.
Split the sea.
It is very useful to have that. Well, now we have to ask what else can we possibly get our hands on.
Oh, don't tell
Hey,
me
Karen.
you've run out of Papio.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
It certainly is. Alright, I'm gonna need you to restock
You're
me.
rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright, there we go.
Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much
Oh,
bothered either
don't.
way.
Okay, so we know we have that and that. There's now the infirmary, of course, now as a quest. And we do see one at the reading table.
The stew's awful.
So might as well check all this stuff out while we can. Open this door. And try and figure out how to get over there. And it turns out this is nothing more than a good spot to get a good view, and that's pretty much it. Alright then. Yeah, let's see what else is going on with all this stuff. So we gotta leave Otto hanging a little while longer, because we're heading off to the infirmary. Oh, there's also oh, the quest is on the quest icon's on the reading table. Okay. So as we head back to the infirmary, who is in need of help?
Please.
Oh, it's Yote.
My Lord Marquis.
Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might.
Be a little more sure of yourself, young lady.
His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
And he is holding a lot in there.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but...
But
what?
But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger.
Such as?
Thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted.
That's not good.
Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Clive always is there for his brother.
For Joshua? Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows
that is
only
a weird
where the
name
ether is
as
densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
That's not good.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
Fortunately, you have a dominant in your midst.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
No, it can't.
Well, if you're sure, my lord.
He's sure.
Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
All right. Let's do what's got to be done. Let's take a look at the map. So it looks like we got to go right over here to 3 Reeds. So thankfully for us, it's not a far travel to take us there. Getting there on foot, though, is another story, unless we are able to... Nope. Now, sometimes I do gotta check in case there is the possibility of an obelisk that is closer by. away we go. Fighting more stuff along the way. Knockout punch. Then really rip into it with the ice. And this is going to help me because obviously I'm trying to accumulate more ability points. Now why don't we just start off the game with this? Sure. And then overload them. They're just vibrating. The ground is shaking and so are they. Yeah, those things are already shaking, and so are a lot of other enemies we've been fighting so far. Oh, hello. I guess you want the fun too, and so we shall provide it. Stab it right in its gut. Yeah, look at us go. Well, there's still got one over here that's gonna chill out through diamond dust. And it's gone. Yeah, each kill is 100 points per. That's good. See, after deviating a bit after getting a combat situation. Now for the Death Blossoms. Punch it. Killed them both at once. 16 points to get to 1616. That's cool. So now over here. Oh, but before we do. And now we got spiders affected by flood. Bring on the pain. And punch it. Keep that accumulation coming. Can we get to where we need to go? No, just gotta slip around here. Slip around the tower.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Note mentioned blood red petals.
And a few other things.
Just my luck.
Yeah, just my luck. But hey, let's start off with a bang. Quite literally. And so now with them all gone. Ah, I didn't quite get it. Oh, nice shot. Oh, great job with Titan there. Yeah, we're just getting them gutted, and then we're freezing them. We're bringing the whole 9 yards. I am really satisfied with my selections. We're getting the full amount of pain on these things. 24,000 points almost. Oh, just going to swing. Ah, don't quite get it. And punch it. He's trying to set up here. And couldn't quite get it. Get the partial stagger. Ooh, nice dodge. Keep it going, keep it going. Take him out. Oh, not quite finished. Now he is. 65 points of stagger damage was enough to put it away. That's why I saw some flowers.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Yes, we must.
All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Sit on back. Alright, let's get him back to the infirmary.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
So let's see if this is good enough for Yote. See what you have to say about this.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Here you go.
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
So am I.
You and his
Even if it
grace
is a
are very
stopgap
much
measure.
alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have.
That's what they were supposed to do.
You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
So there we go. Whoa, 3,600 experience points. Wow. That is a lot. So what exactly is this? Inspect. Treatment diary. Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal. But not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Or trying to knock him out, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't put that past you. Okay, so I have noticed some... No. So gotta go back over to Clyde's chambers because there was this additional quest, but I do know that, as expected, we are seeing other green quests show up, or was this the only other green quest left? Plus, we did see that there are side quests now spawning in other cities, so definitely we are having that situation occur where, as expected, we are seeing the spiderweb grow, as it were. Let's head on back to Clive's room. Okay, so at the reading table, Captain Doris. Sir, I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest that her invasive investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I'd ask that you speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Yeah, we can do this.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Let's find out. Okay. Thankfully, you were not too far away. Although... Oh, wait a minute. Are there two of them? Oh, there is another one that's on the board. So yeah, quest can be now obtained from the reading table. So it's not just the one regarding Doris, there's more to it than that. Yeah, we've spoken with Doris before, and she's always been someone who's never been quite confident in herself, so let's see what's going on.
Where are you?
Yeah, come on out hiding there, Doris.
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Oh, it's gonna be like that,
My
huh?
job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
That's not good.
What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. and about their captor.
How
The
reassuring.
Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
I hope so too.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I agree with that. Mr. Sharon. Oh, nice to meet you, sir. But we gotta go find your boss. Oh, it turns out Doris is not that far away. I was thinking I would have to leave from Martha's Rest and then go quite a significant amount of distance. We may still have to. Where is Miss Doris? Over here? Oh no, that's the quest. Start the quest here in Martha's
Just 'cause the heavens have
Rest.
gone to Rackaroon, it don't mean we have to.
Nearly done.
Yeah, so she has to be here somewhere. Yeah, the Guardians of the Flame are of course here. And all these quest icons are throwing me off. And I need to find the one with the diamond.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, here we are.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You know why.
I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance.
Uh-oh.
She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
So you're trying to go
I'd say
undercover?
so. She tried to recruit me.
Oh, jeez.
Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek.
Even though the
After
Empire
her
is
brush with
fallen?
those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
You got it. Okay, so to get there, that's going to be nearly 500 out. How far are we going? Okay, so it's not anywhere on this part. Oh, it's down here. So I could come over, expedite myself to the Auto Docks. Get myself closer. Alright, go. Also, why is it pointing upward? I was like, why is it pointing upward? Sometimes the way that the game points to you, you never know what it's gonna do. So let's head out into the field. And start burning stuff. You and your friend are all alone and no one's gonna save you. Okay, catch you on the edge of the corner. And that's you guys down. Now where are your friends? Death Blossoms, they were over here. And now they're gone. Yeah, I do see the flood is affected over here. Do need to get over there somehow. Can I cross this? I can. Yeah, sometimes they'll set it up in such a way that you can't. Might as well check what's over here. More clamshells. Alright, let's down the corner. Now, what are we discovering as the screen fades to black?
Good. They haven't broken camp yet.
So far, so good.
How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Well, she was branded herself, so I imagine.
Enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume
I'm surprised they know what to call a bumpkin, or that the term bumpkin is actually used in British slang.
Oh, but before you go.
But before you go,
we have company. Kill him.
I guess I was spotted way too easily. Yeah, she's just gonna make a break for it. Unless she actually does want to fight, but no, it doesn't seem that way. Instead, we'll just go ahead and start causing a whole bunch of chaos. How badly do all of you want to die? Take this. Yeah, get stabbed in the gut, in the heart, everywhere. I love those combos. Juggle them all, make them all suffer. Gotta break through. There it is. Alright, now go. And down. That was easy. I was expecting a wave or two more of that, but nope. All clear over here. Now as for you...
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
But you can probably still wield one.
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Yeah, I guess word is gone out. Also, hi, Doris.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade?
Womp, womp, womp.
You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
And not a hint of remorse on her.
Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own.
Yeah, you trained her too well.
My little dagger. Care to swear that blade to me again?
How about no?
Swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause.
Yeah, we're not selfish.
To liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Did you really? Yeah, for some reason I really don't believe that.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Okay.
Right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything.
Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Yeah, but there's still so many to rescue. This is just a handful of many out there. You guys are free to go.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Yeah, let's do that. And we're just going straight away. No need to warp back.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
We did.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known.
Well,
She's
then
been
you'd probably be
arrested, by the
questioning
way,
her loyalty.
Over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
Hope so. Suppose you should know, eh?
He does.
You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Of
Keep
course.
Up the good work, Cole.
And there we are. At another 1,600 experience points. And away he goes. Okay, so I think I want to check my abilities here. I don't have enough for... No, I'm just a few hundred points short, but... Yeah, I'm really wondering, do I want to build up Cold Snap first? Yeah, the questions we make to try and figure out what is going to be the best thing for us. Because, yeah, we are fine on Earth and Fury. We're fine on Flames of Rebirth. Yeah, we do want to build up Diamond Dust, get that upgraded so that we have a little more in store for these guys. And then once we do that, then we can go ahead and master Cold Snap. So, as it stands right now... Yeah, they're still gonna be doing quests out of Clyde's chambers. I can only imagine how many there are.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
So let's go ahead and see how many others there are. I imagine there must be a lot. And we have a humble request. We have a +1 with Blackthorn, a bad feeling off the record. Okay, so we have no fewer than 4 more. But it's this one that I'm really interested in, about Blackthorn. Because if we can get enhanced weaponry out of this, this is exactly what we could be using. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jaws lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather on what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but the next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it just ain't the forge. Yeah, I guess we will, August. Blacksmith's Blues Chapter 2.
Nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Let's do it. But yeah, I was actually expecting a lot more side quests in the notes. But 4 will do. I don't want to be overwhelmed. Hey, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
Which is?
That was? A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Wow.
So that's what's troubling you.
Sounds like a katana almost.
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
And maybe even
That's
Clive.
about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
They are
We
indeed.
don't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. I'm grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
You're welcome there, Blackthorn.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright, Karen it is.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio.
Oh, young lady.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
Yeah, compliments won't get you anywhere.
Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that.
Yeah, with your one good eye.
Dalmekian bloke, collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Alright.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
Noted.
I appreciate the warning.
I appreciate it too. Alright, so let's hit the map again. And then on down to Dalamil. Yeah, these side quests are popping up everywhere all of a sudden. I'm glad I've given myself a little extra advantage, but it could be really setting me back as far as
too hard to track down Karen's
getting back
collector.
to the point. So where's the person of interest? I can't open any of the doors, or we can just go over to this one.
Will be ruined. Ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out!
Yeah, no, it's the same, are you?
So I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Well, before we go, or maybe your manservant can explain.
Allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac.
Maybe we should take this outside.
Stepping outside
Yeah.
for a moment?
So obviously we're not gonna have this conversation within earshot.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious.
How so?
He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Oh.
The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
Uh-oh.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen.
Too well.
Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed.
How fitting.
Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Okay. 740. That is quite a distance. Obviously, it's going to be somewhere... Oh, wow. It's even an area that I haven't even touched yet. Can I go through the crocets and circle around? It doesn't seem like that's viable, no. I mean, hey, a man can dream, right? Yeah, maybe the starting at the Valcroy obelisk is the right spots to begin. And then just go directly east. It wasn't much of a gain, but oh my. Little dust tornado in the midst here. And in the meantime, let's start throwing stuff around. Now up with it. Man, that was extensively painful. Let's see what we can do. Doesn't seem like we can cross the gap. That's okay, we don't necessarily need to. Ugh. Yeah, I almost threw myself off there. Yeah, so many little dust tornadoes all over the place. Can I jump? I can. How are we coming along? Yeah, just around the corner will be fine. Yeah, deal with some carnivorous desert plants while we're in town. Let's get everyone to chill out. You know, launch them into the air. On we go. Into Akashic territory again. Either way, Torgal. Yeah, it's so tranquil despite what's about to happen. Oh, more stuff to fight. And unfortunately, yeah, it's a little too far away. I won't really get the full brunt of this. They won't get the full brunt of this. Ah. And deal with those scorpions. And there they go. Get ourselves ever closer to the target. Put ourselves up. Oh, you gotta. Yeah, here are the bad guys.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastards.
Let's do this. Amongst them is the innkeeper himself. Oh! We blocked him and then take that. A little diamond dust in your face and then punch you. And pour it on. Do a little gift for your friends. 12,000 points in damage. Yeah, I thought he was going to go for a third round. Oh, did I get it? Well, I did, yeah. But there's still Aaron throwing Aaron shots. Oh. Yeah, there's what I was expecting to happen. And here we go again. Time to burn things up. There we go. And punch to finish him off. Keep adding it up. Yeah, we're already close to another level.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged.
Hopefully.
Right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
Glad that's taken care of. So get fast-tracked right back to town.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
Yes.
What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
Yeah, go on with your Imperial code name.
Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword.
Wow.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Really?
There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
And kind of a waste of a sword.
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
Is this where I bring in Plankton?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke.
Oh, wow,
far
really?
Rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities.
It's
I
on.
am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Given the nature of the blight?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Oh my.
He is a perennial thorn in my side.
Well, I'm glad we didn't reveal my last name then.
Well, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Ready?
Oh, jeez.
We mustn't dawdle.
I am very fortunate.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
No sweat.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Oh, thank goodness he's none the wiser.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
And hopefully we can make weapons that are more durable than... that can last for more than a single stroke of attack. So, back over to the hideaway. Alright, Blackthorn, let's see what you make of this. Yeah, your skills are about to get amped up, dude.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
We have.
I did better than that.
Yeah, as you're about to find out.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Yeah, let's explain why.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh?
Yeah.
It'd be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
Quite literally.
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. Now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter.
I guess.
Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I look forward to
I'm sure
it.
the curse breakers will be delighted.
Yes, indeed.
Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Let's hope those aren't words that are of our premonition.
Thanks, Clive. I mean it.
You're welcome.
August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
Well, someone has
to. Happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Thanks.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll find out if I actually do have them. So, quest complete. Not quite enough to put me over the edge. But we got the Excalibur design drafts. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Do we have enough for getting that? Let's find out. And another new quest is available.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Okay. No, it does not look like we have what we need. I'll need a Grimalkin hide. But even then, Excalibur wouldn't be enough. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. So, yeah, I guess they were expecting you to do this a lot sooner? Because, yeah, that's actually quite unfortunate. Yeah, I was really, really looking forward to that. Ah. That's too bad.
Fine.
The stew's awfully thin.
Okay, so obviously there's more quests, and now there's one down here. Oh, this is part 3.
These days.
Oh, what do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their
Yeah, the chain keeps going. Well, before we dive head first into that, I want to see what the plus quest is here at Martha's Rest, because it's time we gave this a look. Yeah, I was worried about getting myself too committed to quests like this, and this is exactly what's happening. Oh, the plus is behind me. It's right over here. With this gentleman here, Rowan. Hi, Mr. Bean.
You handy with that sword of yours?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Chocobos, huh?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
The one standing right behind him?
Any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
Sounds far-fetched.
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score.
Guess we'll need to settle it.
Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright, alright.
Alright.
He doesn't seem to be too keen on
Where
this.
can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me?
Whiteheart, huh?
There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure
Well, the name is indication.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
The White-Winged Wonder. Yeah, this is obviously going to be a white, feathered chocobo. So across the bridge, past the barricades, and we'll see if we can't find this White-Winged Wonder.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Well, wait until you see her in action. In order to do so, we're gonna have to go around the corner. Oh, we got bombs in play. Well, sure. Let's get started. Yeah, shake it. Hit it for a home run, too. And launch it with freezing cold power. And then even more. That's what I'm talking about. Punch it. And load up. Keep it going, keep it going. Almost got it. There we go. Yeah, we're very close to getting the next level here. So it's in this general area. Have we found it? Well, we found one of the feathers that it belongs to.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Oh, you found another one?
Speaking of brave birds.
Yeah. I guess you had a white chocobo named Ambrosia.
Looks like they went that way.
Yeah, they're the tracks. So let's track it down. Go. Gotta go around the corner here. Into some crate claws. Punch it. And then really load up. Oh, well. Yeah, that is how you level up and get to level 40. Look at how far that went. That's unbelievable. Also, the target is behind me.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
No, definitely not. Cross the bridge in order to find what we need. Yep, there it is. There's the white heart.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
We'll see about that.
Here they won't.
Hi there.
And why's that, eh?
Because you're about to have your
She's
hands
something of a
full.
hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah. Go! And these guys are all level 24. Which means you are all about to be completely wasted. So much for them. Next. I definitely should have been at this fight a lot sooner. Because I am way over leveled for this.
Nice try.
Take out those hounds. In fact, what am I even waiting for? Use limit break now. Yeah, I've skipping these things for so long, I'm not surprised that the stuff that I'm seeing is way lower and weaker than I was expecting it to be. Oh, no, no. Permafrost, yeah. Shut up for a while, homie. Staggered again. Get a freezing uppercut and put it away. There we go. Yeah, obviously the count was going to be much lower. And so... You're alright there, one.
You're safe now.
Yeah, you're the one white that
White
is
heart, I
alright.
Do you know her, boy?
Oh, really? In a place like this? How do all these coincidences keep happening? Oh, it's on the eye. Oh! Oh, no!
Ambrosia.
Like I said, how does this keep happening?
It is you. You survived.
We've found a long-lost wolf, a long-lost friend, a long-lost brother, and now a long-lost chocobo.
And you found yourself a flock.
You certainly did.
Oi! Is it over?
Oh, it is there, Rowan.
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh.
You're not going to believe this.
Sorted the bastards, then. I knew you would.
And we certainly did.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Yeah, you're not going to believe this story. How many more reunions are we going to have? This is insane.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Well, it has been 13 years.
Bird like
18
her would
now,
have
more
cost a
specifically.
princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
well, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Oh, thanks.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
So sweet. And the chocobos that Whiteheart's been protecting.
Seems our pals agree.
Yep.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
I don't know how much use we'll get out of you at this late juncture, but hey,
If this ain't a heartwarming
it'll definitely be
sight.
cool.
The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
What? Oh, you gonna get a saddle or something? Yep, it is a saddle. Now you look the part. Yeah, you know her as Whiteheart, we know her as Ambrosia.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Yes, indeed.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Yeah, because we're about to go to the scariest place in the game yet.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
His double.
Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
You certainly had to cover for yourself a lot, haven't you, in this particular
Good luck
episode,
to
eh,
the
Clive?
both of you.
And away he goes. And after all this
Take care of
time...
the flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty cool. So I'll add another 250 experience points and another 20 points to my credibility. Ambrosia's Tack, displayed in Clive's chambers. Chocobo unlocked. Yeah, we've been going so long without it. But obviously I could have been getting an opportunity to do this much sooner. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the Chocobo. Well, why don't we do that right now? And there's Ambrosia. And we get a trophy just for getting it. We only walk though, but...
Run like the wind.
Yeah, we can pick up the pace if we want to. Yeah, why don't we take this thing back to Martha's Rest? Yeah, this would definitely be useful for speedrunners. Oh, hello there, Catch a Claw. I'm kind of trapped here because I don't know the route all that well. Yeah, I really don't know the route all that well, but careful for the barriers. Oh, okay, L2 is probably just to have you stop on a dime. Yeah, there we go. Don't want you to plunge yourself head first into these barriers here. Okay, so it looks like you automatically dismount in a town. Oh, no, you go in. Okay. I guess you can't go full force across the bridge, though. Yeah, this is insane. So the moment you get into town, you immediately disembark. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Speedrunners would definitely make advantage of that, so Yeah, that's cool. I like that. So that's checks off that. So we do know there are the other plus quests in the hideaway that we can do. And then there are also side quests in a whole bunch of other towns. Well, there's Martha's Rest, there's Northreach. We have something over here at Bocklad. We have a quest over at Tabor. And we have a quest at Dalamil Inn. So yeah, given where we are right now, I think we might as well just see this through and clear them all out. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Open the door. Martha will give us another quest.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
Oh no.
Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all.
But
we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too.
It's quite the balancing
More and
act,
more
isn't
of 'em
it?
turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals.
What we do at the
That's what
hideaway.
I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Sure.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool.
You know, it is a ghost town right
It's been
now.
a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
No, of course
I
not.
suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den.
Obviously.
And they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids.
Oh, great.
Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Certainly.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you.
Yes, indeed.
I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Sure.
Of course.
We can definitely do that. Alright, Wade. How do you think we'll be able to do this?
Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
So he'll be right over here. Hey there, Wade.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I.
Yeah.
Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Well, that's a
and
relief.
rather less, thankfully,
the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
Yes.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
You know who I am,
Akashic
right?
are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right.
All right.
I'll meet
Jinx.
you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there, and may victory await our coming.
Well, I hope to plant the seeds of that victory for you. Okay, let me check the map. Where are we going? We're heading to Eastpool, but I need to remind myself where that is. Yeah, we can expedite ourselves right there right away. Yeah, I won't need to use the chocobo this time. Alright, let's go. Let's deal with some scum. Hey, you.
Can you just walk in here?
Oh, you better believe I can. Oh, yeah. You may try and cure them, but this ain't gonna do much for you.
Kill him.
Yeah, show me what you can do.
We'll face the consequences.
Yeah, as in death.
That's the end of that then.
But then,
Or maybe not.
yeah, we've got a pudding! It calls itself 2 scoops. So it's, this isn't Raisin Bran though. Punch it! Oh wow, you got a frenzy on you. You definitely got, yeah, you're bouncing me back. Ooh, nice punch. Oh, those are lasers you've got. How'd you get lasers? Yeah, how'd you get lasers there, Raisin Bran? Punch. No, no, no. That's happening again. Oh! Tried to take a bite out of me. And now, Diamond Dust it. Alright, go. Oh. Shut up for a while, Raisin Bran. You're down. And you're gonna stay that way. Gone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that should be enough to put me over the top to enhance Diamond Dust.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
For now.
Bravo.
Oh, hey there, Wade.
Magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
They probably
You
are.
were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Agreed.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Yeah, let's get this ghost town free of its ghosts. So sometime later. Welcome home, everyone.
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
And even the sun is trying to shine
That's
through.
all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place.
More or less.
The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
Yeah, that's obviously something you can contribute to.
Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Alright, so back to Martha's Us then. This obviously put a smile on her face. So obviously you can help out with rebuilding Eastpool. Yeah, it kind of makes me think of Colony 6 from Xenoblade.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
Oh, it's quite fun.
On second thoughts, don't tell me. Nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Oh, you're gonna rebrand it?
What else? Eastpool.
Yeah, leave it as is.
Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Well, when you put it that way.
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
It's what we do best. Yeah, I wanted to. And so there we go. Quest complete. We'll take all those points. And Gil and credibility points as well. Okay, doesn't mean you can get the opportunity to promptly rebuild the town, though. But Martha does now have a new quest. So, yeah, obviously chain-oriented. Meanwhile, we do have just enough. There we go. So now all of my abilities are at tier 2. So these both cost 4,500. This costs 4,250. And we still need to put 3,000 points onto Cold Snap. So definitely we'll want to build up on that too. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of good out of this. Let's keep the tour going. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend here in Canada, so I'm gonna run longer tonight. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and tour around the other cities and see what else needs to be taken care of. So since Dalimil Inn is closest, we'll go here first. So upon arrival, I'm just gonna get right over here and speak with Lubor. And he's got some friends.
To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats.
For now.
And firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
You mean these
My
two?
lord, Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child. The vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders.
Ooh, that's what sounds like a threat to me.
There may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
What do you got?
There indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
Oh, is that so?
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
Not legends?
More organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Well, they're certainly confident in your success.
If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills.
Yeah, also the boy likes to emulate Lubor too.
In the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
I guess.
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
Is that so?
Speak with him.
Let's do it.
What's the difference?
Oh, he's not that far from where we are. He's over here.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Yeah, because we just happen to be outlaws. Hey there, Victor, with a K.
Still in Dalamil, Victor.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place.
Oh, really?
Having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
No.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
Cut out the head of the snake.
Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Alright. It's not that far of a trek. Yeah, let's call for the Chocobo. Let's call for Ambrosia. Oh, here we go. Let's ride out. Yeah, better watch out for the doggies. Yeah, I'm gonna try and start avoiding combat now if I can help it. Yeah, at least for now, that's what I'm gonna do. Wow, Torgo can even run as fast as my Chocobo can.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Yeah, better let you go, because it's not gonna be safe for you, Ambrosia. Let's do this! Punch it in the head! And then burn everything you see! They're all going flying! And then, while they're down... Yeah, trophy gets! And that's what the enhanced diamond dust looks like. Bring on the next wave! Whip it all up! Take them all out! Yeah, let's bounce them around a little. stab you in the gut, punch you, and send your friends flying also. That was quite a punch. And down they go. Yeah, the last guy is flying into oblivion. Yeah, get ourselves a score on that one.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
Oh, yeah, speaking of which.
I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
Oh, jeez.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Really?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years.
Oh,
which is
jeez.
what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
Not good.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
And as in right now. Better hurry, you two. Here. I don't know if Ambrosia's built for two, but if we can ride her back to town, we definitely can. Yeah, we needed to nip this in the bud.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it.
So it's true then.
Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
Yeah, even
There's
little
nothing
kids
to
can
be
only
sorry
run so
for.
far.
I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
Oh, you're gonna make a big deal out of this?
Lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Do I need to knock some sense into you people?
Minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly.
Yeah.
Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern.
Okay.
Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is.
Oh, now they're united against
They
him.
know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
And we better do it soon.
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And if all else fails, you have a whole bunch of weapons you can use. Yeah, we better act fast.
Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he...
So we find these two crossed arms
Forgive
at
me
each
for
other again.
disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
You have.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So
Even
what
though
do
he
you
saved you?
propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Yeah, that's my cue to leave. Meanwhile,
townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, they're already dead set.
Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Yeah, and tell them that things did not go according to plan.
Why the hell?
Yeah, like I said, little boy, you have a whole bunch of weapons you can use if things really go
I
south.
assume the situation is hopeless?
Sadly.
There's still hope. But
yeah, what do we do?
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
Yeah, maybe we need another
No,
really big situation in order to convince
And
them.
your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
I'm trying to save your neck, man.
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making.
Oh, great.
But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me.
So what do you do?
And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against.
Really?
For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Tell that to the
Trust me,
quote-unquote
little ones.
grown-ups.
It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this.
Ooh.
But it seems you had me fooled as well.
That's a burn.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Damn.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
Yeah, anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Hollow victory. If nothing else, we're getting 2,800 experience points. Yeah, this leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So, obviously, there's no more quests here for now. And who knows if we'll see more here. So, time for us to move on. Let's see what's happening in Tabor. So upon arrival here, of course we need is over there. We need to open this door in order to get to it. Yes, indeed. To speak with Cyril.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Yeah, that's right. You're one of them.
My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known.
I'll hold you to it.
Our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here.
That's helpful.
Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Yeah, definitely. We can do that.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake?
Titan's
It will
Wake,
lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Thank you. Yeah, Cyril Sneer, you are not. Which is good.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing.
Sounds that way.
Are just as friendly.
So, based on what we're seeing, hopefully we can find what we're looking for on the map. Yeah, I'm amazed though that there's still so much I've yet to uncover. Okay, don't need to go that way. Which means the only logical way to go is somewhere around here, but even then... Oh, this looks like a connection point, but yeah, it even says inaccessible. And that says inaccessible. Yeah, is this even something I can reach currently? Well, it does say Titan's Wake over here, so maybe we can go from this way, start with the Gilded Path, and go from there. Yeah, we're trying to figure it all out. Alright, Ambrosia, let's go. Alright, check the map real quick. Oh, I've already overshot it, but there's a fork in the road to the left. Yeah, no thank you. No, I'll leave you guys to it. Yeah, these things are everywhere now. Given how much ground I'm covering, oh, I'm gonna get off of this one.
Straight home now.
Yeah, we got a level 33 we can fight. So let's bring the full fury of my fire. And then Limit Break it. And then double Diamond Dust. I was about to say, hopefully I can get the whole brunt of it. Alright, go! 38,000 points! Those are some good scoring! But he did get a hit in at least. Nice dodge, nice dodge. Give him a nice uppercut, and he's down. Where are you, Ambrosia? Oh, there you are.
Ready, go?
Can I take the one up here? I can.
Run like the wind.
Alright, off we go. Yeah, this definitely helps. So we'll follow this along as far as we can. Yeah, nothing to really stop us from getting off the path, so we can just go straight through. Yeah, thanks to my chocobo, we're leaving all these things in our dust. Across the bridge, and there's the intended destination. Okay.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah, because we're gonna fight the stuff that's blocking us here. Might as well, since we're really close to the destination now. Punch! Double diamond dust. Ah, that's such a great move. So we have made it into town. And there is an obelisk here. Well, I'm definitely glad for that. So let's check out the town. Open the door and see what we can find. Well, what we do find is not good. We have corpses.
Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't make it. And if that wasn't bad enough, yeah, it looks like these things got it.
May still be survivors.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to fix that, aren't we? Yeah, this is just being done in silence. Alright, who wants it? Time for some fire. Time for you to burn in hell, all of you! Okay, next. Have to climb these stairs. Looks like we found our boss.
Say it's their leader.
Yeah, I say we start fighting it right now. Oh geez, that looks painful. So let's double diamond dust it. And then double wind up. Or double Titan Merchant Fury or whatever it is, and I have no idea what that move is. But look at me go with Titanic Block! Wow! Look at me go with Titanic Block! New enemies approaching. Oops, nope, nope, nope. No, come on, stop doing that. I'm really trying to button mash as much as I can here. Oh, look out. Yeah, yeah, you and your double lightsabers. Give me a right cross. Oh!
Thanks, boy. This one.
Come on, count it. Alright, there we go. Get our super abilities back. Take him out. Yeah, I had to use one for safety there. We got it.
Should have stayed in the past.
Yeah.
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Oh, hello.
Who are you?
More of his friends, of course.
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry for your loss.
Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
How much do you value life?
They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire.
But they aren't exactly undying.
What do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
Although...
That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think Cloud can stand the sight of them.
To lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
What the heck is this? Yeah, I feel like there's something important over here. It's too bad that no one can tell me what this could possibly be. Yeah, maybe I have to come back here later and find out. Alright then, back over to Tabor. Let's turn this stuff over. Sorry if I'm still on fire.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Yeah, they're blood-stained.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
This must seem life so out of hand.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Well, you won't have anyone left at this rate.
I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
We're begging you, man.
I thank you for your advice, my lord? If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
But hopefully with less bloodshed. And so that quest is checked off. Had another 2,800 points. And they're in the Breath of Ice, Ice Age. Yeah, who mama. So if I ever want to go back and see what's going on with this. Yeah, I wish I knew what this was, though. Because I was standing right on top of it and they wouldn't let me understand exactly what that was. I can always come back to this another time if I want to. But for now we have other side quests to check off. So let's move on over to Baklad next. So here in Baklad, where is the intended destination for the quests? Right here.
What's happened?
It comes from you there, Theo. Good to see you again.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once.
Yeah, of course.
You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What do we got?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
And many more. So this is a continuation of a quest we've done already. So let's head on over and see what his sister has to say. Who are you entertaining?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but no buts about it, all right?
And who are you chatting it up with?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through.
Uh-oh.
They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead.
Oh, great.
The prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders.
But someone's still outbid you.
The Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Well, that sucks.
What's happened?
Bad news.
I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Good reason.
Jinx.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Yeah, at least
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
Yeah, at least let us do that.
How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Yep.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from...
Randalar.
From meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
Yeah, you're really having this mental situation
it's what
again.
She wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
Yep.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randala, then.
Okay, and so that's over here. No chocobo, or no obelisk to get to. So we'll have to go manually. Of course, I can't summon my chocobo until I'm outside the city gates.
What I wouldn't give for a hot. This is the end of the
Yeah, people are panting and they're definitely having a hard time keeping it together. Alright, that's some of my choco. Oh, you just popped out of thin air there, Ambrosia.
Good girl.
Off we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can even outrun the birds that are flying. That's awesome. Let's do this and see if we can't stop this situation. And make sure we get to the town. We don't need to worry about going to the mountains. So ultimately we arrive. And we'll get off here. Pick up what's over at this spot, another gill bug, and speak with Eloise.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
Yeah, I don't think they're here to speak, though.
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first.
Did you now?
It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again.
They're already on their way.
We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind.
And you don't think she wants them?
No.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation.
Are they on their way to Ash?
The bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter
And something seems off.
They've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
Oh.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Well, that's that, I guess. Yeah, no point in working with your rival. So, back to the town.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see.
About
the
what?
Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
Yeah, this is just crazy.
And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more.
Oh, you think so?
I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Oh, they'd still have to do their tasks.
Eloise!
Oh, meanwhile.
Right from Cashlock. The village is under attack.
Oh, great.
A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them.
Going from bad to worse.
And fast.
Theo.
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, we
Thank
better
you,
do it
Kai.
now.
I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Yeah, he's fighting for a cause that he has no idea is pointless.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Yeah, we still going the same way. I imagine we would be. Or maybe... Oh, we gotta go over here. Alright, we're going over to the cleft. And then hanging a right. So my Chocobo, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, go Ambrosia, go!
Fly, Ambrosia.
Hang right, quickly. Go, go, go! Crap, I'm having a hard time driving. Yeah, we can't deal with you guys. There's bigger fish to fry. Hi-ho, Silver, away! So as we arrive on scene. See people standing here.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
Oh no.
Just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Yeah, before it's too late. Yeah, it said upriver. How far upriver we talking? Somewhere I've never even been before. How would I get to it? Gotta check the map here. Okay, we're basically on the way to it right now. Yeah, the dramatic music does not bode well. And we're gonna need to really move.
Faster.
Yeah, a man's life is at stake. In more ways than one. Yeah, we're gonna have to dodge the scorpions for a while.
Where are you, Theo?
Yeah. Now we're seeing more crazy stuff.
Time to fight.
Yeah, no time to fight. Yeah, now we're walking right into the threshold.
Straight home now.
Yeah, we don't want you to get falling victim to the Akashic either. Go! Lift them all up and take them all out. Go and burn them all! Alright, waste no time and get in there, quickly. Okay, so those are gone, so obviously the dragon has to come.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
And save him from the Akashic. Yeah, here comes the big bad. Oh jeez.
As well. This isn't going to be easy.
Let's deal with this thing. I guess we can also go limit break now. So let's double diamond dust it. Oh, yeah, that was a hit. Punch it. Oh. Oops, line away.
Let's try.
Yeah, I gotta try and see if I can keep pace with it. Nice dodging. Alright, go. Forward on. 38,000 points. Dragon dance too, jeez. Better stay clear of this. Forward, forward. Oh no! Oh, no! Yeah, that suddenly went awry. I thought I was getting clear, but no. Game says no. Computer says no. And then double diamond dust. And then lift up the ground with Earth and Fury. Stay away from the danger. Alright, limit breaking. Get away, get away. No, get away. But don't change the map. Stay on top of it. And staggered again. And ice. Alright, go for 34,000 points. Oh, here goes the dragon dance again. Get forward, get forward. Oh, I dodged it somehow. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Double diamond dusted. And then punch the body and take it down. Finish him. Give me another 1,000 points. Keep adding the total. Boom.
Clive?
Where are you, Theo?
You had me worried for...
Yeah, he's already started to turn, hasn't he? Yeah, he's already too far gone.
I have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
Oh, man.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Yeah, he hunches over and now he's gonna go fully transformed. We better put him out of his misery now. It's a shame there's no way to cure this.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo!
Wait a minute, what are you doing here? It's not safe for you either, Al!
He's turned. And so will you.
Yeah, you need to get back before it's too late. He's already too corrupted.
Al. Theodore.
Or is he?
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, Al.
Oh, is he about to... Yeah. In order to save her.
No! Theo! Theo!
Yeah, I was about to say, is he about to run himself through, but that works too. Sorry, man. No, we need to get you out of here, else you'll end up just like him. Let's get you back to town.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
What makes you think it was against his will?
He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life?
Yeah.
He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business.
Well, that explains all the wealth you
I
had.
had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables.
But
before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead.
Do you regret it?
But I have never regretted the decision I made.
Clearly not.
Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat.
Well, at least you are holding steadfast in your conviction.
How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
I wouldn't say that at all.
He said to himself that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
Whatever you do, don't jump. Whatever you do, don't jump. So, sometime later.
Theo wanted me to move on. But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So, I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To
You
continue
certainly did.
helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. In the meantime, we'll take 4,800 experience points and get all this other stuff too. We also get Breath of Fire Scarlet Cyclone, plus the Crimson Caravan signboard. So yeah, she's just gonna take that down and give it to me. Alright. So that checks that off. So there's nothing else to do around here. So, near as I can tell, there is one more town with a side quest attached to it, and it is in Northreach, so let's go there right now. So, upon our arrival... Yeah, apparently I'm still sparking.
Minions all but done for. Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
The barracks, huh? Well, the quest objective is going to be over here. It's in the Vale, if I remember correctly. Because I was perusing the map earlier, and it did say that the quest was here, so let's go check it out. Time to pay a visit once again to the Dame and her maidens. Hey there, Isabel.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
How come?
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
Yeah, I guess he's been forced to leave the city because of the situation going on in the capital.
The head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold.
Not exactly befitting for a cardinal.
New Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
I guess he doesn't take you seriously.
When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life.
Sadly.
Given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I guess I could.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck indeed. Here we go then. Last side quest of the night.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
I guess we'll find out.
It's not only controls the garrison.
Yeah, let's see what's going on around here.
What do you think?
Oh, I can go that way, alright.
I think if we followed his lead.
We already have a leader in
Yeah, I guess we'll go through here. Yeah, here we are. So let's meet this guy.
Halt.
Alright, which one of you is it?
Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you?
You got that
Some
right.
business with the captain?
Actually,
No,
not this
actually,
time.
With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass.
Oh, really?
You should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics.
Heroics?
Wait here. I'll go and ask.
Does he really know who I am? Yeah, I'm here to speak to you.
You are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
Oh,
The
that's who you
Empire
are.
owes you
I
a
remember
debt.
you, yeah.
And I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
I guess
Neither,
favor.
Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned.
What does
No
it take
more.
for it to be
For
over-reckoned?
it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Isn't Oriflamme good enough?
I hear, Your Eminence.
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place,
So how do we discourage that?
with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear
Well, you haven't been very
dangerous these
mighty
creatures
so
are, Your
far.
Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command.
Are you
If
sure?
Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely.
Oh. Hello there.
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow
Aren't you a
the
noble,
seeds of
though?
your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine.
Oh, that's his wife!
I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
Her?
I'll come back later.
Yeah, obviously this can't be settled.
Citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
But yeah, now he has to answer to his wife. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, we're thinking there's no real way to get this guy to change his mind. Then all of a sudden, his wife interjects. Oh, wow. This ought to be good. Hello there.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they?
No, I guess
he's
not.
trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Tar buckets? Oh. Oh, it's personal now for these people. Around the corner and come over to this merchant's, or rather an
I've
in-hand.
been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
Obviously.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, easier said than done. But hey, if his wife does enough convincing, maybe that might not be necessary to have that happen. Alright, let's head on over to the Chocobo stables. Hello there, sir.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, figure we get a sooner response to others.
Some noble to turn up and tell you got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Oh!
United enough. What about the soldiers?
And now we gotta go inside the house. Or, not inside the house, inside the city.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Yeah. It's husband and wife spatting. Looks like this first one is close to the Vale.
We're just gonna fall into line.
Yeah, let's speak with this townsperson who's sweeping up in front of their house.
A moment. I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, based on this person's reaction, I get the feeling that the people outside the wall don't like the Duke, while those inside the wall are like, go for it. Can we go around?
Well,
yeah, I probably
what do you
could.
think?
Oh, come on. Oh, he was up there, okay.
A whole day to dry some bloody linen.
Yeah, a whole day. Let's see what this soldier has to say.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free.
Or nations, for that matter.
On her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Alright, now we'll head over this way. Or maybe not. I guess we gotta use the stairs. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be that simple. I mean, I did ride a chocobo over a cliff, so...
Is enough for it?
You.
Me.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
Yes, I was.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
Well, that's very admirable.
If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Yeah, we'll hear what he has to say now. So we have to cross back over.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
But even then, it's not going to be enough with the way things are going right now with this Duke. So as we walk on over...
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
Let's speak with Felipe at the entrance.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it?
So
Thank
you've
you for
heard.
last time.
You're welcome.
How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
What makes you say that?
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
You're welcome, I guess. So he takes this chocobo and goes... who knows where.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
So we gotta make a beeline to the Dame then. And let's do that. So yeah, we're coming in the back door this time, as it were. Alright, Isabel.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
Yeah, his wife intervened. And the town is pretty split on how this is gonna go.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
Oh, hi there, Philippe.
What happened to your uniform?
Yeah, you took off your armor?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
So, you're welcome, I guess?
Standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Well, so we don't get the satisfying resolution. Yeah, I was really expecting Sabine to continue to talk his ear off. But it seems like that's not going to be necessary. So that means that Northreach is cleared out, which also means that as far as side quests are concerned, with what we found this evening, we have cleared out as much as we can, except for back here with Martha, because she did get a new quest pop up, and she's the one who has it. But we're already well past 3 hours here for tonight, so we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. And so, we haven't made any main story progress. For the first time throughout the entire Let's Play, we did not do any of that. But definitely was worth it to check out some of the plus quests because you guys really wanted me to see them. And it turned out they were indeed fruitful, and I definitely am glad that I got myself an expansion on my my ability to hold more potions, my ability to be able to have my potions be stronger, and also getting a new chocobo. I finally get a chocobo for the first time all game, and I'm finally putting him to use this far deep into the game. So, yeah, we didn't do anything with the main story, but what we did tonight definitely made up for it. So, on Tuesday, we will get back to the main story, and we will finally see just how far we can get along when we set foot on Ash at long last, because, yeah, this ended up going a lot longer than I planned tonight with all the various side quests that spawned, because, as I suspected, all these plus quests were gonna suddenly start sprouting new quests all over the place. So I was definitely right about that, as, yeah, Clive and Isabel crossing arms, but yeah, it definitely seems like there's a lot to be settled in Northreach, but there's a lot to be settled over on Ash as we try and make our way into Waloed. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live. And I'll see you guys back here again on Tuesday when we start things up again and finally set foot on Ash with the hopes of finally putting an end to Barnabas's nefarious plots. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.